We're going live with breaking news. Hey, all you vegan community members. We got some breaking news, and I am on the air on the Sunday morning or afternoon, New Zealand time. It is morning in the East Coast, all through the United States. With coming to you with this big news: vegan gains. Some people saw it coming. It looks like Vegan Gains has been terminated by YouTube. This happened just about 4 hours ago. That would be around 10 a.m. Toronto time, where Vegan Gains is, on the East Coast of America, the continent of America. That would be around 7 Pacific time. I got my first comment here. John Watson says, terminated for being a hateful hack. Yeah, I want to talk about that kind of thing, what people were talking about, why he's terminated. And a lot of comments coming in all across the YouTube network about Vegan Gains, personal criticisms. I might as well address that comment now. Let's see. No one can deny he's hateful, and we saw this coming. You know, YouTube has been getting more strict. You can curse in your videos, but you may not be monetized, or you may if you're Kasey. Yeah. You know, can't help mentioning him because he's a big player now. You know, the YouTube community helped create that monster. Oh, back to Vegan Gains. Same deal. We chose this person. I've been waiting 4 years to give this speech. Well, well, we chose him for good reasons, though. But as happens with some YouTubers when they get popular, there's issues. Let's see here. Yes. There's the picture. Oh boy. Vegan Gains terminated. Now, I'll show you the verification for this. You should always get verification for claims, especially of this nature. So let's hop on the internet, on YouTube, and take a look. There's some comments I got on my computer there about Vegan Gains, and also the debate. You know, there was things going on just the day before, but that probably doesn't have anything to do with it. So here I am on YouTube, and I'm going to type in Vegan Gains. Let's see if his name still pops up in the suggestions. Yeah, I might seem as if I was happy about this, but I'm not happy about it. It doesn't really affect me. I didn't actually want him to be terminated. I did not seek it out and try to make it happen like I did with vegan cheetah and vegetable place. Anybody else? There might be another person. Notice, well, I'll skip the. Okay, here. So let's filter by channel. You know, he has another channel. There it is, Vegan Gains Live. Huh. And that one below says, I'm not Richard. I've created this alternative channel. So we all know well, okay, let's, yeah, it's not here. But what I did first was I went to my history, because I was on this channel yesterday because of the big news. And see, that link here is from yesterday. That will take me to his channel. See, you can't get there the normal way. You'd have to know the address or have a link here. So now here we go, going to his channel. Huh. What? Oh. Okay, wrong link. It's down here. It's down here. Wait a minute here. Just upload it. I have to go further back. You can. Gains. Let's try this. See if this is it. That is not it. Well, maybe not. Here it is. Okay. See, I'm teaching you how to get this right, and how you can make mistakes. Well, maybe this is it. Sometimes Windows will just remove a link. This looks like it. Yep. Okay. This is Vegan Gains channel. And this is a familiar sight to me now. It says, this account has been terminated for violating YouTube's community guidelines. And it tells you the reason. And, well, we already knew the reason. We knew this was an issue here. I don't know if he had any strikes. He probably did. I know Vegan Cheetah has at least one strike. I'd like to take credit for that. But how I feel about Vegan Gains, I'm not actually happy about this. I may seem happy a lot, and that's just my personality and my diet. And I like bringing people news and giving information. It's really satisfying to me. I wish I could have been a little earlier, but I was sleeping. Let's see. about about feeling sorry for him. Well, no, it's tough to feel sorry for Vegan Gaines when it was his responsibility. He probably got a strike. He probably got warnings. He got kicked off of, what was it, Twitter or Twitch, something like that. He knows he's in violation. And he is very successful, and he's in his 20s, and that's pretty rare. And he will keep going. This isn't the end of him yet, but this is going to hurt his popularity. I'll quickly explain that, because YouTube fans are fickle. A lot of them are not real dedicated fans. All those people are not just going to migrate to a new channel. Some are real casual fans, and so he will take a hit here. And his channel was already on the decline, and there could be multiple reasons for that. And really, if he would just listen to me and my diet advice, he wouldn't need to be calorie restricting. And I think that was an issue too. He's been depressed. His videos, he still makes those good videos, but they're not very often. There's a lot of vlogging. And I don't watch those videos, but I watch the good videos, like when he took down Dr. Berg. Yeah. Vegan Gaines has been terminated. Now, a good question is, do we remember a time when someone was terminated but then came back? I'm thinking of Durian Rider, but wasn't that a suspension? I could probably look that up. Oh yeah, I could. But not right now. So I think this is permanent. Now, he does have another channel. Oh boy. And here it is now. Here it is now. His last video was a month ago. So it's midday Toronto time. So I assume he's awake, and he would know about this by now. I wonder what he is doing. Well, at some point in the next 24 hours, he will upload to this channel here. But what's he doing until then? Is he using a punching bag? Lifting weights? I hope he doesn't get on his motorcycle. That's not a good idea. Well, what I'm getting at here is he seems to have a temper, kind of like Bart. You never know. You never know what might happen. Speaking of which, yeah. Here's some thumbnails from the past, and I came across one there. I came across one recently. Remember this story? Oh, this is earlier last year. Whee. Vegan shooter. There's Darren Ryder warning us that vegan YouTube is dying. And it has been having a problem lately, and I think these carnivores have been kicking us while we're down, trying to chip away at us. And I don't know if this community is doing anything to try to save themselves. Here's me calling for a vegan YouTube 3.0. Blanket censorship in the diet community. Yes. Oh, that reminds me, some people are calling this censorship. Guess who? If you do a search for vegan gains terminated, first thing that'll come up is the most popular videos about this news story that happened 4 hours ago. And guess who? Guess who has made the most popular video? Well, it's not Vegan Gains. Yeah, see? It's not me. It's not Ivan, the vegan. He made a video about this just an hour ago. He's a small channel like me, so we're not going to get on top of the search results. On top of the search results is Lil Cheetah, because he's popular. We helped create that monster. Freely helped. And now, he launched into popularity, and now he's turned his attacks against the vegan community. Didn't you see it coming, people? Maybe some people were fine when he was just attacking freely, but and because of people's blind hate and whatever it was, people didn't see that he was really attacking veganism. So, because Cheetah got in real early here, and his videos are the top ones now, this will give him more exposure and make him even more popular. And he's over there lying as he usually does. Charlie, I'm going to get you one of these days. I made a video about a year ago. No, it was about 10 months ago, saying all the crimes he's committed and how I'm trying to get him in jail. And he knows I'm here. But he keeps lying over there. He made 2 videos, as a matter of fact, so he's dominating the search results. And people, I feel I have to say this every time, don't go and watch his videos. That's only making him more popular. You give him the numbers, YouTube sees those numbers and ranks him higher and higher. So what he said in one of his title. See, I'm subscribed to him, and notifications are on, so I can get news of his titles. I rarely watch his videos. I'm subscribed because I'm a reporter. I can bring you the story and tell you and prevent you from watching. One of his titles said that this is the big, what was it? Censorship, basically, from the powerful industries. I think he's going to be next to be terminated. Yeah, he does have one strike at least. He might have two. But this issue's come up before. I've made videos about it before. This is not censorship, people. No matter what, you're letting your bias get in the way. In society, there are rules. Freedom of speech ends at some place. It ends when you start hurting people and saying dangerous things. I should mention, so this was a vegan here, in this picture, who became a shooter. A YouTube vegan. She was upset with YouTube, and she went to California YouTube headquarters and started shooting. Now back to today's news of vegan gains. Okay. Vegan Gains is now in trouble with YouTube. They have removed his channel for reasons that we know. Yeah, I'm familiar with it because I've reported on him saying something bad things, and they weren't really necessary. Those kind of things, threats. Yeah, it's quite amazing that he can get away with it. Oh, I think it was just yesterday I read a comment, and yeah, you always have to be skeptical of what you read in comments. You don't just want to believe it. But now that this has happened, I'm reminded of this comment. Someone said that the FBI, or whatever they have gained, maybe the FBI is monitoring Richard, and I would actually not be surprised. Seriously, I wouldn't. That's the FBI's job. People like this. You got to wonder about this guy. Is he just making a good show? All right. Want to hear what you have to say? Let's get some comments from this big story going on. Here we go. Yes, there's plenty of comments. Okay. Wishing he's a boy who would offer to fight someone after they blew up his malicious arguments. Yeah, see, wanted to talk about that too. This is a problem you get with debates. When it comes to science, especially with diet, it's a very convoluted topic, and you can just make the claim, like Bart. If you missed this yesterday, if you were in a coma yesterday, or maybe at work, maybe you were busy, Bart Kay finally had a debate. You can hear some of that in my last video, and some more coming up. I want to make part 2 of that video. So, and then Bart makes a video about that debate, claiming massive victory. But it wasn't clear to me. But man, when both sides when both sides claim huge victory, well, that tells you. But I'm on one side, definitely. But I didn't see a clear victory. But I'm not a big expert. I'm not a scientist. And neither are you. And you, John, are you a scientist? Yep, that's what Bart would say to you. He said that in the debate. He said to the person who he was debating, you are not at the level of Bart. And so how can you complain my stuff, my information is BS? I claim yours is BS. And I am the senior scientist. See, I'm listening closely. I'm listening to this debate. I'm listening to this debate as training. Because, well, let's see what we got here. Yeah, but you can't, you can say Vegan Gains has fallacious arguments. Well, but can you prove that? Or are you just an anti-vegan? Are you... Even in the debate last night, I didn't hear anything that I could really say was faulty or false. I was just thinking that would be interesting if Bart showed up on this video, because he commented on my last video. You may want to look at that. Oh, yeah. Huh. I commented on his video, and he responded 3 times. 3 really short responses. And while he did not attack me, all 3 of his responses contained explicit language. It's just something interesting I noticed. I think they both did pretty good. Yeah, it's weird to hear people saying that the vegan doctor was destroyed. And Bart even called him. He said something like, "You're a joke. You don't sound..." Oh, people are saying he doesn't sound like a doctor. It's very suspicious. This guy could be the What I've Learned guy. People are saying that he's some famous YouTuber who's pretending to be a doctor. By the way, that's illegal. But if you got 1 million subscribers, it'll be okay. Next comment. Let's see what we got here. Actions have consequences. That's what I was saying. Oh, if this were censorship, then why am I not in trouble with YouTube? Matter of fact, I've never been in trouble. Yeah, I've had actual censorship, but not from YouTube. I had it from Dr. Oz. He is the one that wants to bring me down because I'm after that guy. And but I don't have any strikes from YouTube. I've been in trouble with Twitter, well, many times, and for good reasons. Yeah, and when I'm suspended, like for 24 hours, that's actually good. I like that, because I'm at a place where I'm really pissed. And if I can't post anymore on Twitter, then I'm free. Yeah, if you're getting that pissed, then, you know, it's hopeless. We're not going to save the world here. We can't make people decent. Like Pete, Furious Pete. Someone left a comment about him because Vegan Gains was making fun of him. Well, I didn't actually see that video. That may be interpretation. Vegan Gains has his own way of expressing himself. And really, Furious Pete should be criticized. Because, what was the saying? Actions have consequences. Cancer does not sneak in your window and attack you. You earn it. At least the kind he has. Because we know he's living in a really selfish way. A way that hurts others. Next comment. He ran away from Bart like a sensible person. I thought you were going to say crybaby. Yeah, see, John Watson just showed that he's a mindless anti-vegan. Let's see, next comment. Pot, kettle black, Bart, sink a little fin. Run back to your leader and report your findings. Back to the Carnist hive mind. Bart isn't threatening. This is the anti-vegan again. Got to censor. I have to censor him here, and myself. I can't say this stuff either. Here he's saying he's forcing his dog, carnivore, to eat a vegan diet and die. Well, isn't it? I've heard people say that he's bad for feeding his dog meat, and that's because dogs are not carnivores. John Watson, look it up. So I don't know the truth about that. But I have no complaints either way. And his first claim there, that's pretty crazy, John. I doubt that's happened. Wait. Yeah. Why do people do this? They make up stuff. Now, I've seen this before, all way back, 2012, 13, 14. Just making up stuff. And yeah, what they did, they should have been terminated for doing that. YouTube allows a lot of things. And there's people talking about that. About, you know, why don't they terminate all those other channels? Why just Vegan Gains? Well, Vegan Gains is sitting duck. See, the way YouTube works is you have to report a channel. YouTube doesn't go around looking for things because that's way too much to look for. You know, thousands of hours every single day get uploaded. They rely on you reporting them. Reporting. And people like to report vegans. We have to be extra careful. Because people hate vegans. Have you noticed that hatred of vegans is going up and up and up? And they're hypocrites, John. Now with some other channels, maybe just general channels, they don't get reported much. But, you know, you have to report. YouTube has its rules, you know. Same rules as everybody else. Next comment. Bert. Wait, what did that have to do with Bert? Go away and pay homage to your favorite cult of meat. Bart sausage. Yeah, that was talking to John. Let's see. John Watson says the carnist hive mind, yeah, is easy because it's factually based. It's an easy thing to say and show. But vegans can say the same thing. We've all got facts. Which reminds me, I'm asking my audience, who wants to see me bring the facts to Bart's house? You know that debate with the vegan doctor there? I would not be like the vegan doctor. Way too clinical, and he was probably wearing a suit while in this debate, which is only an audio, no video. You could see a suit while listening to his voice. That's what I'm talking about. I already know what I'm going to wear. We need a different approach. Yeah, Vegan Gains has made a lot of debates, all with similar approach. And doesn't that get a little boring? This community has never seen someone like me. Yeah, they don't know what to make of me. That's why I'm not popular yet. That's what we need. Factually based. You should eat some meat early, John. You know how many people have told me that? in the last 3 weeks. It would do wonders for your shrinking brain. I have made a video on brain shrinkage with the Dr. Nora Glibberglaben. I can't pronounce her last name. And I debunked your crap. You know, if my brain was shrinking, it would be gone by now. Because I'm long-term, dude. So that's what Bart needs. He needs a long-termer. I'll bet you... that vegan doctor. I'll bet you I've been vegan longer than him. I'll bet you I've been vegan longer than he's been a doctor. My brain is working great. I'm going to ask, I was thinking of that this morning. I'm going to ask Bart in the live debate. How do you explain me, Bart? What's the mechanism? I'd like, yeah, I got a lot of questions for him. That would be different. Instead of just interrupting and arguing back and forth, I'm going to listen to him and have the entire audience listen to him. And then I'm going to ask questions so we can dig deeper. I want to really know where my opponent is coming from. And we don't know that yet. You got to know that. Yes, I teach that if to help anyone, like if you want to get someone vegan, you have to listen to them and see where their mind is at. Then you can work with that. Carnus, okay. Bart, John just tried to insult me. Kind of like Kasey tries to insult me. You could see in his language that he is going out of his way. See, I get this now. Don't you all see this? When he was attacking me, he was going out of his way to do so, making assumptions and leaps. It's just bizarre. When I mention Durian Rider, he says, oh, Gary tries to be relevant by just mentioning Durian Rider here and there. No, Kasey. That's ridiculous. And Kasey also says I'm trying to be like him because I am comical. That's a huge assumption to try to insult me. You know, it's ridiculous. Bunch of asses. We're just overtaken by asses. Next comment. It's look. I can see through you, dude. Speaking of fallacious reasoning, so someone pointed to John about, going out of their way to attempt an insult. Okay, we finally got a normal person in the house here. Z.E. says Vegan Gains is taken out of YouTube. That is not good. But, oh well, I guess it was his fault. He actually tried to clean up his channel. Did he? I spent so much time doing that myself. Going through 400 videos, removing tags, and other stuff. Trying to see if I can fix certain videos, or do I have to delete them? Yeah, because of the new YouTube censorship, it's not called censorship, but it got banned because of an old video. Well, it's not ridiculous, because if people were flagging that video, then that message gets sent to YouTube. Then they take note of it. It doesn't matter what the age of the video is. John's back with more anti-vegan hate rhetoric. He didn't take a dude. Stop doing the Trump the Trump flip. But I knew this would happen if Trump got elected. Did you catch that? I'm gonna make a video on that. People would say, you can be a complete jerk. You can say the craziest stuff, and you can win. People won't care. Look at Kasey. He's just taken off. We helped to create a popular anti-vegan channel. And he's over there. You know, if you can make that Jew video, he realizes he can do anything. He's now just a professional troll. He's trolling YouTube and capitalizing off of it. I just got a notification. Yeah, this was on 2 videos ago. I made this highly produced, super entertaining video. And this person said, it really was a good video. It was edited well. You know, you can go and look at my comments.
A delivery truck hit me on my bike.
What people think about the carburetor. It flowed well, and your reaction faces were funny. This new comment just post. This couldn't be. I couldn't have posted that under another name because this just popped up as I was talking live on YouTube. How perfect to destroy John Watson with his BS. Funny, it was funny. There were a few random things that seemed out of place. Yeah, the key word seemed. Some people don't get what I'm doing. I'm high level. I'm way up because I've been funny longer than you, John, have been alive. And so my sense of humor is real high level. Well, anything out of place would be late in the video. At that point, the video was really over. I couldn't resist sticking in Kasey. Yeah, it just really shows how, it just shows what I was just saying. He will say the craziest stuff. He's doing the Trump. Look at how it works for Trump. Trump, Trump held the U.S. hostage for 35 days with a broomstick. Right in the Yahoo, they're right in there. Rammed it up there for 35 days and got no consequences. Oh, by the way, I said for 35 days, there isn't going to be a wall. There's no wall, people. No wall in America's future. It's not happening. But they went ahead and rammed it right in the Yahoo. 800,000 workers had to suffer. Americans. A lot of white people. Oh, but that got me thinking. I just realized a disproportionate amount of government workers are black. Just realized that. Let's see, what's out of place? Like you playing the drums? Oh. Well, yeah, I'm not surprised some people would think that's out of place. But if you're paying attention, see, to my critics, oh yeah, I've had some comments, some criticisms, like Bart saying, making fun of my video. You know, that's what he's doing when he's saying, it's a trap! Don't do it, Richard! It's a trap! He's making fun of me. I guess he was thinking I made that video off the cuff and wasn't thinking. A whole bunch of people made fun of me. They don't realize that everything I do is calculated. It's all on purpose. I know exactly what I'm doing. When I stick in a clip, I don't do it for no reason. It's not just some random thing I do. This is all on purpose. My brain is at a high place, and when you realize that, you got to start thinking, there's a reason why Smart Gary, master YouTuber, put that clip in. It's up to you to figure out why. Oh, and that person who just gave me these compliments, this isn't a poser. He's not a vegan. I think he's a carnivore. All right. Termination. Terminated. Vegan gains, you have been terminated. Cease all activities now. Drop your weapons. Sorry. I'm not laughing at him. I'm laughing at myself. So let's refresh this page, because we are expecting a video from him on this channel. Just a lot of non-vegan stuff here. Motorcycle riding. Okay. Okay, another comment. Yeah. Okay, he didn't take down Berg. Easy. Berg is like one of the biggest jokes. It's amazing. And Berg shows that you can just hop on YouTube and say any baloney. Make it look good on the whiteboard. And it's not like he's fooling people. He's catering to people who want to be fooled, who want to hear what he's doing. He's trying to make plant foods look bad. Mm-hmm. Said that Richard launched a hypocritical attack on Berg. Moving on. The Berg takedown was just excellent. And it's easy. Yes. Not funny to you because you're being called out as an utter idiot. Not funny. Oh. Mm-hmm. This is to John. The joke will be on your... It'll be on you when you first sent... When your first stent is being installed in your dark little mouse turd of a heart. Yeah. By the way, I'm trying to get to a video on Pete Furious Pete. But you know, I got all this stuff going on. It's crazy what's going on. I'm working overtime every day. That's all I do now. I'm not even watching TV anymore. I eat while I'm working and editing, listening. I used to unwind and eat while watching Zardvark. But now I'm sitting there eating while listening to Bart debate some doctor. That's my entertainment now because I got to do it. Got to work. I work all the time. Next comment. He was a great vegan influencer, so it was a great loss to the vegan community. But there's others that get blocked from view because you know, this will help create more balance. There's a lot of vegans out there, not just one guy who has depression and he's hostile. You know, we need more positive influence. Let's see. LOL, you mean confused liar? Yeah, I get called a liar too. That's pretty shameful. When you say, when low carb people, teachers and gurus, come out and say that carbohydrates will cause diabetes, that is a lie. That's based on science. That was maybe there was a time when scientific community believed that, but not anymore. But the myth got out there. People believe in simplistic ideas. And you know that's going to be a myth that spreads, but it is a myth. It's ridiculous, too. And I'm going to find out if Bart... I'm going to find Bart's viewpoint on that. And I'm going to debate him on that. And I will win that one. That part of the debate. And you're not going to know. You won't be able to predict how I'm going to do it. And Bart won't see it coming either. Hey, Gary, maybe you should get on top of your moderation. I don't want to come here to read the ravings of delusional vegan haters. I was thinking of that. And then the hater comes back. Well, Gary's style, or lack thereof, is putting me to sleep, but he's still here. He's been here for weeks. Y'all have fun. Morning, Richard. Well, you think he's going to go away? I don't know. But Vegan Gains is doing stunt on his bike. Wonder what he'll do now. I know what he's going to do. He's going to just keep going. Gary, you should take over the Worst of the Fitness Industry series. Diet industry is my focus. I've done a couple of those. They don't do anything. I don't know if people would want me to do that. People just want Richard. See, that's the thing. People only care about personalities mostly. You know, if I did exactly what Vegan Gains does, it wouldn't work for me. Because I'm not him. I don't talk like he does. See, I can't do it. I cannot impersonate people. Gary, you could have helped Richard. Yeah, I was saying that. Do you eat these dates or blend them? I don't blend anything. Okay. I say we all go outside and tell people about Gary's channel. Let people know to check out his channel. That won't work. Because, you know, average people aren't going to be interested in any of this. Now, people who are interested in these topics, like diet and health, then you want to tell them. Everyone knows Gary. Yeah, that's a common belief there. But they know the old Gary. I've been here so long. They've seen my old videos. And they remember how bad they are. And, you know, Kasey was still calling me high fruit. He was calling me by my old name. Maybe he hasn't wrote. Yeah. People refuse to give me a second chance. That's the end of the comments. Now we're going to read some comments about the debate. and why Richard backed out, and why is hardly anybody wants to debate Bart. Why is that? I need to know that. Here's someone saying, debate Bart. Loser has to clear the years of hoarding. Oh. There's no problem with my background. I don't think Richard backed out. As a matter of fact, I know he didn't. Because he talked about it, he hosted an upload of the debate. Just listen to his intro. Yeah, I listened twice to pick up everything. Yeah, you want to do that. You want to listen to things. If you really want to absorb everything and pick up everything, got to listen to things 3 times. Let's see, exact same reason Michelle won't debate him. I tried to figure that out too, by continuing to listen over and over. What's the reason again? Just because he calls you a name? Well, somebody's got to debate him. Let's see, Michelle won't debate him. And reason no one else will debate him in the future. Who knows his track record unless they're just going for the train wreck and are just going to be trolling him just to stick until not everybody has Dr. Ricky's patience. I do. But you know, the debate wasn't all that bad. There was some normal parts. There was plenty of regular debating in there. It's not really a problem unless you let it be. But now that one guy debated him. Dr. Ricky debated him, and see, Bart said the vegan gains backed out because he did enough research on Bart or his position, then backed out. But Ricky seemed to be prepared. He seemed to know enough about Bart's position. He was ready with a argument to it, and I think he did a good job. He didn't back down. He must have known about Bart's personality. Remember, he's got autism, maybe some Tourette's. So, that's it, man. Yeah, we've been doing this a while now, so I guess it's time to wrap up. It's been over an hour. I wanted to make another video today. It's just a lot. It's just a lot, man. Okay, so thumbs up. Remember all that stuff. You want to share this video. So there's some hope of me overtaking the stupid cheetah, lion cheetah, in the search results. Somebody's got to take him out. He's dominating the search results. He's got to be stopped. Also, go vegan. There's just really no excuse. If you go back on meat, why don't you just go back on fake meat? Why not? It's because habit. You're just not used to it. Well. Eat your fruit. Don't let people scare you off. Anybody from Dr. Oz all the way up to Bart and Jimmy Moore and all the YouTube low-fat, low-carb gurus trying to make fruit like a bad thing, that's your key. Fruit is your key. It's the reason why I'm in good health. While other YouTubers have some problems and crash after doing veganism 1/5 the time I've been doing it. Let's look into that. We're going to look into that. So you got to go vegan and do it right. Got to go high fruit. Need to do it right. The carburetor diet. It's all explained in my book. Short book. Gets right to it. I don't know why you need a 300-page book. Oh, by the way, do you know this fact? I learned this while making my book. The only reason why almost all books are 300 pages, still today, even in digital form, is because people are used to that. They think of that as being a legit book. 300 pages. Why? Why 300? Because in the old days, when books were on bookstore shelves, they would be on the shelves with the all stacked like this, with the I don't know what it's called. Not showing the face, but all stacked on the side like that. And so the width of the book is all you see. And if the book is small, you'll hardly see it. And the name on the book will be so small. People were making their books bigger to get more visibility on the shelves. That's the reason. Forget all that crap. You don't need to read all that filler. My book tells you what you need to know. You'll be doing it right. And you'll be on your way. You'll be really living then. Living in your right place. Get on that path. And find your place in the circle of life.